Surely she could have put some gloves on before rummaging around in there. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Ever wonder what Marg Helgenberger was doing before CSI made her a household name? Keyes pairs her with a young Gary Dourdan in this mystery that begins with a child abduction and promises plenty of suspense along the way. If you love unearthing TV movies that time forgot, this one might just have a few secrets worth digging up.
Just once! You give me a little warning. Not yet.
Should I ask? No, I don't want to know.
If you got a newspaper or had a television, you'd know.
Leave me out of it, Doctor.
Oh, I know. You just want to fly people where they want to go.
Payment in cash, of course.
I'll be an hour, maybe 2.
I'll be here, ready to go.
Back up, now, please, back up.
Wait, come back. Come on.
There you go, son. That's all right.
Assisting Deputy C.J. Halligan. He's the forensic pathologist.
Well, I still can't give you any clearance to...
You need to get security up front.
Jackie, can you get some shots over here too?
Yeah, I'm going
And all the way around to the left bed there.
Got it.
Yeah, make sure and check that. Have Jackie shoot that, would you?
Hey, Janie, could you tell Thomas come in here with me?
Sure, no problem.
Going in with her.
All right, here we go.
How's the other room, sir? Just tell her that we're talking about that. Tell him I'm gonna have to have those reports filed at least in another hour.
Yeah, and bag that teddy bear, would you, Jim?
Can you check this out already? Yeah, it's all right. We didn't release that other photographer, did we? No, he's upstairs.
When did it happen?
Last night, early this morning. They're still fixing the time.
The kids? Where are they?
2, 1 boy and a girl. The girl's hiding out back in the playhouse. She won't leave, won't talk, won't say a word.
Where's the other one?
What other one? Damn.
Damn it to hell.
Bobby Lee! How come no one told me? 3 kids?
I didn't...
Your mother must have been knocked up by a lamppost. I swear you'd be better off as a sausage link. APB, FBI, question the neighbors, call the relatives, drag the waterway, and dig up the yard.
Hi. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Want something to drink? My name is Kekasola. 4 syllables, funny name. I used to hate it. How could my family have such a name? How could they do that to me? Did you hear that helicopter? That's mine. Well, it's not mine, exactly. It's mostly the bank's, but... You ever been in a helicopter? The world looks beautiful from up there. Is that your ball? Is that your brother's ball? Judy? You sure? Root beer was all I could find. If you ever want to talk, I'd listen.
Make sure you start 20 minutes, Jim.
Forget an hour or two.
There's a great northern Italian here on Dollar Key.
By the time you get done here, forget al dente.
It's exciting, isn't it?
You're pathological. You know that.
It's only fitting. And I hope I taught you more than that. Chief, I want you to meet,
Kick a solo, do or just kick.
She's the one who discovered there were 3.
You?
She's the best there is at this
Not
kind.
anymore. Not ever again.
Well, I thank you, man, but I gotta get this place buttoned up. But, thanks anyway.
How good?
Scale of 1 to 10, an 8.
5.
You'd be making a mistake.
I'm already making a mistake being here.
One more day, be back on Candle Key fishing. 1,000 richer.
That's 2 days, 2,000.
I don't know if I can get you in, though. You don't know how they are.
What are you talking about?
The autopsy. Pathologists everywhere. The husband's alive, and he's a suspect. His family hired one. The wife's family hired one. There's Steve Small from Monroe County, and of course there's me.
It's not gonna happen, CJ. I'm not gonna help you again.
Who's arguing? Even though you were my best student and assistant. Yeah, you're on a date. History. Things have changed.
CJ, go to hell.
Multiple stab wounds in the back and especially in the chest.
Yeah, right here.
Ready to turn her over?
Yeah. No physical deformity in prison. No tattoos at present. No apparent fractures to extremities caused by puncture wounds. Muscle tissue damage was determined on further.
Could we get some pictures of her face and these stab wounds while you're snapping away?
No visible evidence of recent sexual activity. Test results on bodily fluids will take 24 hours.
We'll need copies of those results.
All right, we'll get some to you.
Is there any previous recent hospitalization or evidence of old surgery?
No, I don't see anything.
Her breast.
Step aside, if you will, Steve. Just a memento.
Old-fashioned fuse.
What the hell does that mean?
Are there any other electrical panels?
No.
Did you check? You double check?
Yes, sir.
Do it again. And the grounds.
Look here, take the high heels off. That's the beginning of the problem right there, honey. And that's the end of the problem. There we go. Now let's... That's right. Good.
You want me to get on? I've never done it.
Okay. That's it. Put your feet on. No, it's not. There you go. That's it. Oh, there we are. Hey, this is a whole new you. Or will be soon. That's right. Okay.
What are you doing?
Let me guess, no fuses on the premises.
You are correct.
Does that mean we can get out of here?
You find anything?
All happy families resemble one another. But each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way.
Steady as she goes, partner.
Just shoot the bone, Doctor.
I admit it. I wanted you here.
It's a long time ago, CJ. It's ancient history now. I'm happy. Okay, I'm not happy, but I'm getting along. I like fishing. I don't have to think or feel. I thought Alec was the sun coming up in the morning. We were painted with magic, the perfect couple, the perfect marriage.
Who knew he was an ass who had no backbone?
We all knew. You wouldn't listen.
Travis was the sun coming up in the morning. When Alec took him, he took the sun and the moon, everything. You set me up by coming here.
I confess.
Missing boy. You got me. You are a bastard.
I confess. Well, a bit of a mystery.
What evidence is there? Why Longstreth?
You know the statistics.
People you work with, people you sleep with, the people you know, they kill you. Most dangerous place for a child.
Not only accidents happen close to home. Cops found a knife, real pig sticker. Everybody's blood and his fingerprints all over it.
Wife, 39 times. Could be crazy enough, hate her enough, slash and tear. But his own kid, kill it, hide it, what? Doesn't make any sense. Leave the 2 kids behind.
Well, a bit of a mystery.
What's the condition?
Massive concussion, wedding finger missing, stab wounds galore. Seems to be unconscious, not responding to medications.
Let's go see.
I think you can hear me, Mr. Longstreth.
I don't know what you're doing in there, but it's time for you to come out and smell the flowers. Where is Ethan? Okay, let's just forget for a minute whether you're a sick, twisted freak or degenerate killer. This is your son, and we must find him. If he is alive, he is out there all alone and in need of help. We need to know now.
Okay.
My name is Kikasola. His is Halligan.
I've been lying here. I'm not sure if I'm trying to remember or forget. Someone hit me, stabbed me.
You saw nothing.
When I woke up, I heard these screams. I started to crawl. When I got to the hall, I tried to stand up. I could see Elaine.
You were found in the bedroom.
I don't know.
What do you know?
Someone flew at me, that's all I remember.
No, it's not.
What?
You haven't asked about your family. How are they?
I know. I heard voices talking about them. I heard what they said.
Why didn't you speak up?
I was ashamed.
Why?
I should have tried harder to save Elaine. Is Judy alive? Derek?
Yes.
What aren't you telling us? What are we going to find out anyway? You know that you're a suspect, the only suspect.
Ethan? He's really gone.
You tell us. What else are we going to discover?
Elaine and I gonna get a divorce.
There's another woman.
Yes. Please find Ethan.
How could it be long stress? You have videos, stacks of them, photo albums, stacks. Guy loved the camera. You stab yourself in the face?
What are you talking about?
Ethan's alive.
What time is it?
You're late.
It's 5:45 a.m.
You gotta go.
You said 7.
Changed my mind. What are you doing?
You know, you may be got an IQ in triple figures, but sometimes I swear you act like a $10 pitch with a 5-cent brain.
Thanks. Loads. You don't have to come.
Yeah. This is like the bottom of the food chain here.
Oh, and how do you know, Mr. Small-time island mechanic beach bum who once maybe snorted and toked his way up and down the Keys?
There was a life before, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I went up the road a spell.
You did time?
Yeah, I did time. Look, life stories later. You said Calle Ocho. Okay, muy bien. Not Liberty City. Not Overtown. Not this place.
You can stay in the car.
I could do a lot of things. Why am I here?
This is the address. It's 2 men. They sell kids.
So?
Yes, big business. White, waspy, well-bred, sometimes stolen, can bring up to $100,000.
I've heard about these guys for years, so stop arguing with me and let's go.
Here's the deal. You wanna come?
What, Bloomingdale's having a fire sale?
This is the Sunshine State. We come to get lost. We make ourselves up as we go along. See, we have no past. Try to fit. Come on.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Go on. Do it. So you want to hear my story, huh? Well, once there was a young man of some promise who set out to seek his fortune, and he got lost. Well, first there was the Battle of the Boyne, and then the French and Indian conflicts, then the Peloponnesian Wars.
What?
Are you ready yet?
Shut up.
Yeah, now do that tilty little swivel thing, and start showing those great wheels you got.
Seven years old, 8, Caucasian, non-Hispanic.
I can't. That would be premium goods. Very special.
Give me a ballpark.
If I could, if I would, who says I know about such things?
You tell me.
If I could, if I would, what you got?
89 fresh, very fresh white. Have or no amount, yes or no?
I think y'all gonna go on out here now. We're gonna tell you that we can't help you. No Anglos, no 7 or 8s. Better go and see one of those perverted pedophiles. Those are the kind who know where our bodies lie.
Maybe we should go back. What if they were lying?
They don't have the kid.
How do you know?
I don't know for sure. I mean, we never know for sure. Why she didn't do this style up there? I don't think so. So what's next?
Next, I follow their suggestion.
What's that?
Go you or jail.
What is in jail?
Someone I put there. Someone I don't want to see.
Hey, Loli.
It's Mr. Flowers, remember, Miss Kikasola? We decided upon that, do you remember? I do. I remember everything. I remember you came looking for one thing, found another. I remember
They're
that.
treating you all right?
I'm lonely, thanks to you. Horribly lonely. I sleep alone because of you. I remember that every night. I remember you drove me to violence, and I detest violence.
I remember you seemed downright enthusiastic about it at the time.
You do know how to get into somebody's mind. You're always very good at that. I should know. You're so very like us. How you love them.
That won't work. Don't disappoint me.
Out of shape, it's true. But I am a model prisoner. Courteous, clean, already a trustee. I am counting the days, Miss Kikasola. Soon I'll be back with my family.
You don't have a family.
Then I'll just have to make a new one.
Then you'll be right back here.
Well, I can see things haven't changed. Same old disagreements, family squabbles. It's so sad.
You're not even a human being.
Give my best to Travis. Oh, I just remembered. He be about my age now.
Loli. I'll see you at your parole hearing. They would love to hear what I have to say as only I can say it.
You wouldn't. You would. Miss Kikasola wants something. This has nothing to do with me. You won't find this boy with any of us. None of you understand, not even you. You want to know why all those kids running around the streets? Why they're missing? Families. You want to see abuse of kids? Don't look at me. You look there. That's where it happens. Ask yourself. I am just a scapegoat. I do not abuse children. I do not kill parents. I bring them love freely. I am an angel. I deliver them from evil. I deliver them from evil.
Scrapes on those knees. Well, that's just a kiss. Yeah. Hey. Hello, Chief Wasser. Yeah, I can hear you. Where's CJ? You found... When? Where? Hell.
I've been trying to convince them to let me get him out of there, but they won't let us cops touch him.
Glad you can make it.
Is it Ethan?
They don't know yet. Who's behind you?
McGee. Well, let's get him out of here.
His arm stuck under a mangrove.
You sure this isn't a wild goose chase?
Don't know what to hope for.
Chief?
Ma'am?
8. Definitely an 8.
What?
Maybe a 9.
Watch it, it drops off.
Is it?
Right size, right age, approximately.
He's slightly waxy.
The beginning of a dip is here.
Yeah, he's been in there more than 24 hours. Let's get him out of here.
Hair's a rough match, too.
Load. We're gonna get this child out of here. Brace yourself. You're gonna go under with me. Maybe together we can get his arm free.
You gotta be kidding me.
Give me those goggles.
Y'all better be careful with that body or Steve Small will have you for dinner.
Can't get it up without doing some more damage.
Oh, no, guys. Appendectomy. It's appendix, he said. Ethan said it's appendix. One more time, come on. Ready?
My favorite.
Sola. Come on.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It'd be my pleasure to have this dance.
Investigator, CJ. I got bitten to death. No 612, so I thought I'd try this instead. We didn't find him, CJ. He was just a boy who drowned. Just.
How many of those drinks you had? Have you drunk the fuse yet?
Why was it in a lane, long stretch, pressed?
Maybe there's no reason at all.
Oh, no, there's a reason. I just gotta think. I gotta feel what he feels. See what he sees.
You're starting to worry me. He? Who's he? How do you know it's a he?
He's not a serial killer. He's not a child molester. He's not a neighbor.
He's a psychopath. Who knows what goes on in their minds? Old kick. Turning up the mixmaster. Driving herself crazy with her own thoughts.
I think that I lived in a dark place for a long time, and I wasn't sure I was ever going to get myself out. And it's dark again. It's dark. That's what I think.
I won't bruise the fruit. Don't you bruise the fruit.
Oh, 5 years, night and day. I got to where I only felt alive when I was searching for tramps, just burning myself up. You just can't. You can't search forever.
I think.
Oh, just show me a sign. Is he okay? Is he hurting? How's school? Is he brushing his teeth? Does he have a cat? Girlfriend? Is his hair long? Does he remember me? Whatever I say, however I hide, there isn't a day, not even a minute that goes by and I don't think him. I remember him.
Sometimes I've got stories. Sometimes jokes. Sometimes. I wish there was something easy or simple I could say. All I can think of is,
All right, everybody, one and all, here we go, grab your partner. Partner up.
Miss Kikasola, our time has come.
Take your partner, one and all, grab that real gal.
sorry we can't get to the phone right now. Please leave a message at the beep. If this is Ethan, don't be late again. And I want to meet this new friend of yours.
Okay, and here to the long stretch Christmas. There we are. Yay! There we are. That's great. That's right. Honey, is that for?
So, yes, for him. How did you know?
Oh,
Rip it open.
yes. Go. That's right. Carry all the help out of it. Okay, Ethan. Ethan, come on, look. What does Dad want, huh?
Mom's tired.
You look really nice. And can we get a second by ourselves tonight?
I didn't expect that. Yes.
Well, honey, look at our lovely house, look at our lovely kids. I hope you appreciate this when I say, what? A mess! That's okay. Everything's all right. It's okay. Honey, take care of
Here are the plans for the rehab of the house. Here's the original plans. Now, neither has any sign of this place.
When was it rebuilt?
1989.
When was it originally built?
1939.
I didn't know Ponce de Leon was here in 1939.
Well, long before there were 8,000 houses here, there were 8 originally on Dollar Key. This was one.
You owned it in 1963?
I got the records. Wrigley, 1939 to 1957. Bimstone, 1958 to 1967. Curiaco, 67 to 73. Lance, 73 to 87. Then Longstreth.
Bimstone. What about Bimstone?
I don't know.
I have a dozen partials. Palms, thumbs, my guess is 2 adults.
The one's probably mine.
And 1 child.
How fresh are they?
Hard to say for sure, but 1 day, maybe 2.
That means since the murder.
That means that he, she, they were down here when the Longstreths were up there, maybe even while we were up there.
Probably a knife. Maybe the same one. Jaw and rib. We'll know soon.
Stabbed, slash and tear. Do you believe in coincidence?
I believe bones make good witnesses. They speak softly, they never lie, and they never forget.
Do you believe that they're connected?
The knee bone's connected to the thigh bone.
CJ, you're avoiding the question.
We'll measure the shapes of the innominates. And the pubic symphysis is next. Confirm the sexes.
Well, I look and I'll guess 1 man, 1 woman, 1 child.
We'll know for sure shortly.
Still avoiding the question.
The only thing I'll admit to yet is that I often learn more and more accurately and with less BS from dead persons than from living ones.
Like a family. Like the Longstreths.
One thing is certain. Ethan is not one of them. These bones have been fleshless for more than 20 years.
Finger is missing. Wait, just wait. Look, I'm gonna call you back because there's facts coming in, but don't go anywhere. Bye.
These things actually open. You know, my windows don't open. Brand new building, and
Well,
you
they
think...
don't make windows that open anymore. That's Florida. That's air conditioning.
Well, I like to sweat.
I noticed.
So you get hot. You do a lot of laundry, and that's if you bother to change clothes.
So I noticed.
But you get cold, you get pneumonia, you die.
You want to know what we found out or not?
I already know.
How?
Bobby Lee was supposed to clean this mess up here. Somewhere. Oh, here it is.
What's this?
Take a look. There's one other thing.
What's that?
It's here somewhere.
Bimstones are the ones who owned the house. Family of 4. Mother, father, daughter, 15-year-old boy. Well, this is fine, except we don't have 4 skeletons, only 3.
What?
2 adults, 1 child, probably a girl, wedding finger missing on the man. You could have faxed this.
Thought of that.
So what are you doing here?
I thought I'd take a drive. Didn't know you had your own personal highway.
It's the old causeway.
Got a match on the prints from the fallout shelter.
Cyrus Rockworth, armed robbery, assault, 2 stints in prison. The last one in Louisiana State Pen in Angola was paroled in 1993.
Who the hell is Cyrus Rockworth?
And if those old bones are the Bimstones from '63, whatever happened to the boy of that family? Just like Ethan. Where is he? Where are they?
It turns out they were murdered, buried under the house all this time, except for the 15-year-old boy. He wasn't one of them, Luke. What happened to him?
You know, you take me to the most fun places to meet the most fun people. I understand why you were ready to retire from the human race.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You know, you keep saying that. You're starting to worry me.
Well, this time you got yourself a return ticket.
Too sure.
Eddie Rodak?
The little shrimp doesn't answer to that.
What does he answer to?
Try Icebox. Icebox? What's he, a rapper? Nah, stuck his mother in one. Frosted up pretty good.
You looking for me?
Eddie Rodak?
My size.
Yeah. Hey, put him on.
You want to answer a question or two?
Come all the way. Talk to me? Movie rights. TV. Watch them all. Based on a true story. I was abused as a child.
Abused your father?
Mom. That's how I got my name.
We heard.
First things first. Option right. $25,000 for 1 year.
Man, you've been watching too much TV.
You and me, we'll do lunch.
Cyrus Rockworth.
You seen that son, bitch?
Understand you know him.
He was the most dangerous, unhinged, demented citizen I have ever experienced in this realm. My first week here, he gets me into it with the captain. I'm in for murder, too. That's cream. Next thing they do with the captain. Sure way to end up permanently in this bio. Why cops do it? Can't figure it out. Is he nuts? We both end up in solitaire. No light, no night, no day. Black. Whoa. Couldn't take it. Oh no. No, nobody can take it. But he loved the dark. Rye kept me alive. Talking with me. Kidding with me. Rye saved my life.
Rye. I thought his name was Cyrus.
I thought you came to talk to me.
Where did he go when he got out?
I ain't answering no more questions. You didn't come to talk to me. You don't want my story.
Should have said 10,000.
Bye, Eddie.
You can call me that. Call me anything you want.
Side, rye, rock, stone, rye, bimstone.
I'm looking for Cyrus Rockworth.
Good luck. Are you Riza Menendez?
He's not here?
I don't see him.
Do you? Do you know where I might find him?
Do you think I care?
The parole board gave me this address.
The parole board.
Who are you?
I'm not a cop. I just need to find him to ask him a few questions.
You can ask him a few from me, too. He was in jail?
Assault this last time.
I know nothing. He proved that, all right. 2 weeks ago, I thought I did. I thought I was in love with him. Before he disappeared. Where he neglected to tell me he was an ex-con. He was so sweet. He gave me gifts. Little things. Every day, something. I tried to be there. I thought I could be what he needed. I wanted to be. It was like he had a picture in his head. An exact picture of what he wanted.
What was in that picture?
He'd talk about how he was going to have kids and he was going to be different for his kids than it was for him. 2 weeks ago, the electricity went out. And we sat in the dark. I was scared. And he held me and said he loved the dark. Then he told me his father beat him and locked him in this room with no light and no sound when he was a boy. And that's when I realized he was not laughing. He was crying.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'd like to ask you some questions.
I remember you. This is Jennifer Ann Savage.
Hello.
I think I'll stay.
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, I'm not leaving.
Suit yourself.
Thank you.
Did anything happen that night before the attack?
I don't know what you mean.
Did you hit Ethan by any chance?
No.
Did you discipline him?
Why do you... What is... Of course I disciplined him. What kind of father doesn't... You are not the FBI. You're not the police. Why am I talking to you?
What did you do? What did you do to him?
I don't see how that has any...
I don't care what you think. This is the key. This is why it happened.
It was that miserable stuffed animal. That's what it was.
I missed something.
He was dragging it around. He was so old, used like a filthy rag. He said his new friend gave it to him. What new friend? He said that he couldn't tell me because it was a secret. Do you have any idea what it's like to raise kids now?
Yes.
We'd warned them about strangers. I had to know. In the cellar, Ethan said. He lives in the cellar. What He lives in the cellar. That's ridiculous, I said. Now, is this an imaginary friend? No. Okay, Ethan, I want you to tell me the truth this time. I am. I'm not going to put up with this, Ethan. I am. Young man, come here. We will not tolerate lies. So I put him in the closet. That's what we did. It wasn't for very long. It wasn't more than half an hour. I couldn't stand any more than that. Was I wrong? Were we? I don't know. I worry about it a lot now. I worry about everything now.
Remember me? I saw you the other day in your playhouse with the football. Judy, can I ask you something? Did you ever meet Ethan's new friend? I know that you probably don't know. I just thought that I'd ask anyway.
It was Ethan's football.
Oh, I knew that. You're keeping it for him, right? You saw him, didn't you? You saw him. Did he take Ethan that night? Where did they go?
Picnic
He took Ethan on a picnic.
with marshmallows, and we burned them.
Well, let me get this straight. You took the both of you on a picnic before. And where was this?
On his island.
His island? A key? You went on
a boat. I could walk all the way around the island, too, and see nobody.
How would you like to go on that helicopter ride?
Little whoopsie-daisy, wozy-dozy? Oh, it'll be okay. I'll keep it steady as she goes, and you can just pretend you're one of those clouds. Hang on a little. We'll try to find your picnic spot. Sam Wasser, can you hear me?
Hear ya. I can't hear anything else. Right over me.
We'll head west toward Rankin Key. You cover Corinne Key.
Gotcha. We're on our way.
Red boat! Red boat!
You went in a red boat? Chief, I think we're in business. Where are you?
You're Manatee.
We're near Palm Key. The only place we can land is Black Betsy. We'll meet you there and drop Judy off.
Copy that.
How far away? You stay here with Judy.
Now that's unlikely.
That isn't a request.
That doesn't matter.
That's an order.
That doesn't matter.
Where'd you get that thing? That's illegal.
Welcome to Florida.
Judy, we're gonna bring Ethan back. And you're gonna be just fine right here. Okay? Right?
Bobby, you take care of this little girl, you hear? And you call for backup. Don't get here fast. We'll drop flares.
Base unit, this is B.L. Grissom. I need a C unit response on the east side of Black Betty Key.
Okay, now what?
We're close.
How close?
Is that you, Kikasola?
I'm here. Where's Luke?
He went over the side, too.
I gotta find him.
Kick! Kick!
Chief! Hey, Wasser! Sam!
Told me.
It's just a shoulder.
I'm fine.
Is that first aid kit?
In there. You take your friend's illegal gun. You can get the boy.
First things first, Sam Wasser.
Kikasola, get going. Maureen. What'd you think? I looked it up. I'm married. But the truth is, you'll laugh at me. I'm attracted to you. I'm knocked out. I don't think it's gonna cloud my judgment or make you exempt from anything, or that I'm gonna make a play for you. I'm not.
Maybe a 10.
follow that guy. Come back, man. Real soon.
Ethan. Ethan.
It's okay. It's okay. Are you all right? My name is Maureen Casola. I've come to take you home. Would you like that? Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
I gave your friend something. Be okay, I guess. Quite a swimmer. Could have killed you anytime I wanted. I thought we'd escaped and were safe. I should have known somebody would come. Not you.
Why not me?
Not a woman. And your voice. I listened. I watched the way you move. You're not a cop. Not someone to mess with. I'm a student of human nature.
I'll bet.
Sarcasm. Does that cover the sorrow?
You know, we could stay here all night and talk about me.
I like talking about you.
Why don't we talk about you?
I know everything about me.
Well, I don't.
Did you murder your family too?
Turn it off!
Ethan, would you close your eyes? It'd just be for a moment. Now, please. Okay. It's okay, Ethan. Okay, Ethan. It's okay. Just sit down here. I like the dark.
Rye,
You know my name.
I know that you read Time and like stuffed animals and had a howdy-doody lunchbox.
You found the room. No one else ever found it.
And how about Risa?
How is she?
You gave her some beautiful presents.
I tried.
You know that I'm going to take this boy with me.
No.
It's time to let Ethan go.
His life is here.
His life is out there. People, a family.
I saved him.
I know. I see now that you tried.
They'll hurt him.
We won't let them see. You, me, we can teach him. Maybe even them. We have to.
I love him. Do you understand?
Love?
It's all a child knows. Will they let him keep it? Will you?
Promise.
Time for dinner. Did you pass the mashed potatoes, Dad? Oh. Did you say grace, please?
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are about to receive. From thy bounty.
Base 1, this is B.O. Grissom. I need to see backup on the...
Your turn. You beat me.
Champion again.
You know, maybe we should try something else.
How come?
Oh, just because.
That's what folks always say.
I know. I know. Come on. Your Dad'll be here soon.
What was wrong with Rye?
Well, he was a boy who got lost. Very, very lost and could not be found. Not like you. I have a son. He's about your age. Can you skip stones?
Sure.
Ah, great. My son's name is Travis. He got lost, too.
Where is he?
I don't know. Sometimes when I fish, I think of him and I talk to God and I say, if I help find Ethan, or someone like Ethan, would you give him back to me? And maybe it'll help some families, some parents and kids, and maybe it'll help me. I don't want him to think that I abandoned him, that I don't care, that I've given up. I want him to know somehow that I'm here. Like we did with you, that we're all connected. And that I love him and your dad loves you. And that if he's scared or he's been hurt, I don't want him to think that he can't love. That it's all right.
Better find him.
I wish there was a way.
Look harder.
I will. I will.
You know, I gotta say, seeing Marg Helgenberger and Gary Dourdan sharing the screen together almost a decade before CSI was kinda surreal. Marg has always had a natural ability to play intelligent, capable investigators without ever coming across as cold. She brought that softer maternal side to the role here, giving her character enough depth to balance the two sides really well. Not many actresses could have sold that combination as convincingly as she did. I also thought the movie did a solid job building up the mystery. The slow burn worked for me, and Florida made for a surprisingly effective setting. There was something about the swamps, the isolated houses, the humid backdrop that gave it an uneasy atmosphere. In fact, parts of it weirdly reminded me of Red Dragon, although I should probably stress Red Dragon did it a whole lot better. My biggest issue was the payoff. The film spent so much time building this child abducting psychopath up as some elusive mastermind that I was half expecting to see Hannibal Lecter. Instead, what we got basically amounted to an infantile man-child who wore a baseball shirt, sat in a high chair, and put a bib on before dinner. It was certainly memorable, but not in the way I think the filmmakers intended. I never once felt like Maureen was in any real danger. The moment he naively turned his back and she clobbered him over the head with a mag light, any sense of menace completely vanished. So for me, Keys worked better as a character piece than as a tense crime thriller. Marg Helgenberger kept me invested from beginning to end, but the villain just wasn't compelling enough to really stick the landing. For that reason, I can only give it 3 stars. Let me know in the comments whether the ending worked for you, or if you thought the mystery promised more than it ultimately delivered. And if you enjoyed the review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype the video so more people can discover this forgotten 90s throwback. This is Holy Critic, signing out.